So today I'm going to talk about overheating in dogs. So dogs normally regulate their body temperature with their mouth closed. And so what happens was you're going to have air that enters through the nose, and as it's going towards the lung, passing through the nasal cavities, it's going to warm up. And then when it leaves the lungs and back out the nasal cavity, the surrounding tissues will get the heat back from that blood. So it's the countercurrent heat exchange. But with panting, like when the dog has its mouth open, the dog will inhale the cooler air through its nose, and then it's going to exhale a lot of the warm air, which is going to help get rid of the warmth, plus that you're going to have evaporation happening. So overheating is when the dog's temperature is dangerously elevated and the dog loses their innate ability to control their body temperature. So dogs normally have a temperature of about 101.5. When there is moderate heating, their temperature will be about 103 to 106. And with the severe heating, it's going to be over 106. Some symptoms of overheating is you get the heavy panting and rapid breathing. You're going to have excessive thirst. You're going to have bright or dark red tongue and gums. You have increased heart rate and pulse, excessive drooling, unconsciousness, and in severe cases, you can get seizures and cardiac arrest, and that could lead to death. So there are some breeds that are more at risk, and it's a lot of your flat-faced breeds. And this is because their muzzles are smaller, and so their nasal passages are a lot smaller. So you have the reduced size of the pathways causes increased resistance to airflow. And they also don't have that large surface area compared to a dog with a longer muzzle. So it's a lot harder for the evaporation to get rid of a lot of that heat. Some other breeds that are more at risk would be your thick-haired breeds. So prevention would be you want to provide your dog plenty of water, provide them some shade, and to exercise your dog during the coolest part of the day, and that make sure you're just giving them a lot of breaks throughout. If your dog does develop overheating, some treatments would be you want to move your pet to a cooler area immediately. You want to try to reduce your dog's temperature by putting cold, wet towels over their neck, under their armpits, and between their hind legs. And you want to provide cool drinking water if they will drink it. You don't want to force them to drink the water, but give them that option too. And you also want to bring them to the vet so they can do the intravenous fluid therapy, so they can replace the fluids that the dog had lost. And so they can monitor your dog for some secondary conditions, like you can have kidney failure happen, or like if they're really low in their electrolytes.
Okay, do you have any personal experience with a dog that's been overheated?
No, I just have, because I have a Stark and he's a thick furred, and I have to now worry about over the summer. Plus my sister has a Frenchie. So
Okay.